Hi, this is Mark Filkins again with Blender, and I'm going to be talking about today the outliner window. And outliner window here in Blender is really effective. And what I'm going to do first, I'm going to go up here with my mouse, take the far right mouse button click, so it's a split area, and then it's going to have me give me a line, and I'm going to put this area down like something like this here. And then I'm going to go down here to this little box down here and click on it, and go up here to the outliner window, and it will pop up. Sometimes there is another view too that can show a schematic, which is some people find helpful, where everything's kind of tied into to things. This would probably be good when you get into more of the advanced Blender stuff and something's wrong and you want to go look for it. This might be a great way to look at it. But me, I like this view better. Right here, where it's the show outliner, and you have all this. Normally these are not out like this. You have to double click on this scene right here. Yeah, there you go. You see that normally it comes like this, but I was messing around with them earlier. Anyway, you double click on it, or click once on it, whatever, and it'll pop down all the thing here in your world. Now, if you notice here, we got Suzanne and a cube together because we accidentally got them together. Earlier, I told you how to separate the objects from one another because I put them on top of each other and I can't get to it. So right now, I can just go ahead and go ahead and click on cube, and then I can hit the G key and grab and pull it off. And so, if these two were intertwined together somehow, you would see that you'd be able to click on one or the other one and separate them. That took me quite a while to do, by the way, because I had done some mesh where I accidentally put the cursor in the wrong spot and then had them together and throw my arms up, and then eventually I found out you could just by coming in here you could just click on a cube or whatever and separate it. And if you notice here, I have this here, what used to be a cylinder, and now it's a car, and it gives you each name. You can name all these objects whatever you want. Right now, these are default names except for the car name. I put that on there just to kind of give you an idea of what's on. But here's another thing you can do, just to give you an example. I don't want to repeat. Control B. Always do that. Make parent. You can make parent, and if you notice, as soon as I made parent with Suzanne and the cube here, and let me turn off my little widget here, you'll notice that it pops it out, and it shows that if you hit this little arrow down here, it will show that Suzanne and the cube, and it makes this little thing here showing that they have a parent relationship with it. And there's a lot of other things in here that we'll talk about later about what all this stuff can do. And so you like clicking here, it disappears, and click here and it reappears. Like the lamp disappears. You can take the lamp off or take off different objects if you want to. If there's an object you didn't want there, you can turn it off like that. There's some other things we'll get into later. A lot of times what I used to do is just go through here and click on things just to see what they do, just for fun, and that's how I found a lot of stuff. But you can also get a lot of this from the books out there as well. And I think that's pretty much it for the outline window for this minute. Oh, I forgot to say one thing. What they also call it is the OOPS schematic view. And when you're probably going to hear this a lot, and I forgot to tell you, the view is to show OOPS schematic. That's what we did in the beginning. So you're going to hear this OOPS schematic and go, "What's that? What's that?" And you don't. And for a long time, I didn't find it in here either. I was like, "Where is that?" And it's just right here under this the outliner window, and then you just go down here and view, and now you can go back to outliner. Right now it's in the OOPS schematic window, and this was a good way you can look at how things are tied. It has material tied into this texture. It has the material going to the car, and then you can see the parented together here in the cube, and just kind of shows you basically how your scenes all tied together, Suzanne lamp and everything, how they were created and everything, if they're created together or separate. And if I had done these separately, you'd see different chains. So what's kind of cool is just to sit here and add items. Like go to object mode and click on it and just go ahead and add a Bezier curve just for fun, and then see what it does in the scoop schematic. Or maybe try to parent there. See, look at that, boom. just created a new line right there. And that's kind of what I like to do is, you know, if you click on this, then it shows you what cube you're clicking onto, or Suzanne, or that, or a lamp. You know, highlights the lamp, or well, the camera and the lamp. And I just used to, just for fun, I still do this because I forget all this stuff, is I'll go in object mode, and I'll say, okay, let's just throw another item in here for fun. You know, let's do a mega 2. What's that going to do? And they'll put a chain here, as you can see. It comes down here, and it's tied to this cube data block right down here. Yeah, so this cube data block is actually tied to there, and a couple other things in here. So they're all tied together, and these ones are not. So this kind of gives you an OOPS schematic of what you're looking at, and over time you can learn what the relationships between each object is when you come in here. But a lot of times this can get pretty cluttered when you have a lot of items on here. And me, I just like this view better because I can see everything that's going on here now. And I can even see the meta ball, and there it is right there. And so I know it's right here on the screen. Tells me right here. And you can you know, put these down, or you know, get rid of some of the information on there if you want. You know, clutter them up, or however you want to do it. Pretty cool. But this is a great way to separate, to find an object. If you put an object on top of one or something, it's a great way to find it, especially if it's in the center of another object. A lot of times you're making an eyeball and you have a round sphere with another sphere inside of it, and you want to go to the one inside, but you don't want to you know, hide some of the mesh to grab it, and you need to select the whole thing, and you have two meshes together, and so you can come in here and click on the object, and bam, you got it, and pull it right out instantly. And that is a big tip there. It took me forever to learn that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Again, you can also donate to falconsworks.com at falconsworks.com, or you can email me at yahoo.com, falconsworks@yahoo.com, sorry, and let me know. Or if you got any work for me to do out there, I'm always looking for something to do. So I sure appreciate it. Thank you, and have a great day. Thanks for listening.